ఎవ్రీవన్, వెల్కమ్ టు రమా వ్లాగ్ ఆల్ ఇన్ వన్. ఈరోజు మేము మీ ముందుకు తీసుకొస్తున్న వీడియో సౌండ్ అండ్ లైట్ షో ఇన్ గోల్కొండ. మేము చాలాసార్లు గోల్కొండ వెళ్ళటం జరిగింది, కానీ ఈ షో ఎప్పుడూ మిస్ అవుతూ ఉండేవాళ్ళం. కానీ లాస్ట్ టైం ఎలాగైనా చూడాలి అని వెయిట్ చేసి మరీ ఈ షో కోసం కూర్చున్నాం అనమాట. ట్రస్ట్ మీ అంది చాలా వర్త్ అనిపించింది మాకు. ఎస్పెషల్లీ గోల్కొండ హిస్టరీ అయితే కంప్లీట్గా కళ్ళకి కట్టినట్టు చూపించారు. కొన్ని సీన్స్ అయితే గూస్ బంప్స్ వచ్చేసాయి మాకు.
Ibrahim returned to Golconda. It is said,
"This is the Kohinoor diamond."
షో అయితే నేను కవర్ చేయలేదు, కానీ అందులో మేజర్ పార్ట్స్ అయితే మీకోసం క్యాప్చర్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేశాను. సో అవన్నీ ఈ వీడియోలో పెడుతున్నాను. మీకు కూడా నచ్చుతుందని ఆశిస్తున్నాను. ఇంకెందుకు ఆలస్యం, చూసేద్దాం రండి.
this hill was called Mangalore. But some people say that it was named Golconda because the fort resembled a circular tank.
शानि संरक्षिणी हस्त ताळै कंकणनादी.
Count Venerable, we have defeated and duly punished the errant feudatory Ambadev. Other rebels who stood by him have also been vanquished.
At last we may hope for peace in our land, Maharaj.
Not yet, Venerable. We have information that the Turk invader Alauddin Khilji has captured Devgiri.
But the invasions from the north did not stop. The Khiljis were followed by the Tughlaqs. And then neither the Yadavs survived, nor the Kaktiyas. However, the Tughlaqs could not hold the Deccan for long.
Why?
Because local chieftains like Kapai Nayak organized the people of Telangana to free the land from the Tughlaqs. Besides, the nobles appointed by the Tughlaqs in Deccan also rebelled to break the shackles of the Sultanate of Delhi. In 1347, one of these nobles, Alauddin Hassan Bahman Shah, founded the Bahmani Sultanate in the Deccan. But very soon, fresh clashes broke out between the Bahmani Sultans and the king of Warangal.
What caused this fighting?
Oh, the usual problem. It was the land between the Tungabhadra and Krishna rivers which became the bone of contention.
केदारायत्र शालीनां तरङ्गितजलान्तराः कृष्णां.
There, one can see the entire area surrounding the fort. The Diwani Khas of the Sultan is just below the Baradari. To reach it, you have to ascend 360 steps. On the way to the Diwani Khas, one comes across various buildings of historical importance, such as the armory, the offices of the Diwan, the mosque of Ibrahim Qutub Shah, the Dad Mahal where the Sultan heard petitions, and the Mahakali temple, built probably by the Kakatiya rulers.
The Qutub Shahi sultans must have been very tolerant.
Very true. In 1363, he defeated Kapai Nayak and forced him to come to terms. Became part of the Bahmani kingdom, which flourished during the next 100 years. During the reign of the 14th Bahmani king, Mahmud Shah, a young man arrived at his court from the famous city of Hamadan in Persia. This young man was destined to change the face, fate, and fortune of Golconda.
Sultan Quli, not only your bravery, but your knowledge is also praiseworthy.
My lord, it is your magnanimity which sees worth in this humble servant.
We hope that your stay at Bido is comfortable.
Alija, it is indeed gracious of you to have given refuge to me and my uncle in our exile.
Then why do you not settle here for good?
Alija, for me your desire is a command I cannot disobey.
Subhanallah, we hereby bestow on you the title of Khawas Khan and make you a noble at our court.
The ascent of Sultan Quli was meteoric. In just 7 years, he became Qutbul Mulk, the governor of Telangana and the Jagirdar of Golconda. And after the death of Mahmud Shah in 1518, Sultan Quli became independent.
सुल्तान कुली कुतुब शाह तशरीफ ला रहे हैं।
Bade Malik, there is peace and quiet in Vijayanagar and Vijayapura. The administration of Golconda too is stronger than ever before.
And we shall have to keep it so. Therefore, we have decided to make Golconda our capital.
But it is not in the center of the kingdom, my lord.
Nevertheless, there is no other place more suited for the defense of our kingdom. A mud fort already exists here. We shall strengthen this fort with stone and mortar and reside here as well.
So, this was the first time that a ruler decided to make Golconda his capital and live there.
Absolutely. Sultan Quli had brought with him from Hamadan images of the towering minarets, grand arches and magnificent gateways. Gardens and sparkling fountains must have been a veritable paradise on earth. Sultan Quli. 280 steps descend from the Diwan-e-Khas to the Sultan's residence. Here, where the fabulous Rani Mahals and the Sultan's quarters were situated.
Believe me, Hamdani, death would be more welcome than this imprisonment. My father will not accept that the kingdom would be safe in my hands.
It's really sad, my lord, to see an able prince like you suffering.
If my father is not sorry to put me in prison, why should anyone else feel sad?
If it were in this humble servant's power to alleviate your suffering, I would do so immediately.
You can, Hamdani. You can.
How, my lord?
There is only one way out. The Sultan will have to be removed.
What a merciless son he was!
Planned to kill his own father for the throne?
Was his conspiracy, successful?
Alas, it was.
What happened to the younger brother?
The youngest brother, Ibrahim, had to flee Golconda and take refuge in neighboring Vijayanagar. The next 7 years were a period of intense turmoil in Golconda. But after the sudden demise of Jamshed in 1550, Ibrahim returned to Golconda amidst great relief and jubilation.
I am so pleased to see you on the throne of Golconda, my lord.
Have you forgotten the splendor of Vijayanagar so soon, Bhagirathi? Our Golconda is just a village compared to it.
In Vijayanagar, I was ordinary princess and the wife of an exiled prince. But here in Golconda, I am the queen of the most successful Sultan of the Deccan.
Without your constant support, Bhagirathi, we could not have regained our kingdom.
Now you must really get down to improving the affairs of the state.
We are aware of it. Mismanagement in the past 7 years has caused havoc.
It could prove fruitful to deal with the common people in their own language, my lord. If you patronize Telugu, you'll easily win over our people.
When we have won your heart through Telugu, Bhagirathi, we shall surely win the hearts of our subjects as well.
Within a short period, Golconda made marked progress. Extensive repairs of the fort were undertaken. The famous Hussain Sagar tank was constructed. Improved irrigation resulted in bountiful crops, and Golconda entered an era of peace and plenty. This prosperity was also reflected in the flowering of art and literature.
అక్కమలాచి హస్తములయంగమున్నేమని విన్నవింతూ నేనొక్కక వేళనక్కి తలయోర్చి సమీపమునందునున్నచో జొక్కపు దమ్మి పువ్వులనుచున్ గరుడ
Son. Amidst widespread celebrations, the Sultan distributed largesse and named his son Muhammad Quli.
शाह को रब ने दिया एक बेटा, जिसके दीदार से दिल हो खुर्रम, किए शुक्राने में दरिया दिल शाह ने, रैयत पे बहुत लुत्फो करम, चरख ने साल वलादत पे कहा, बासे रोजी अहले आलम, बासे रोजी अहले आलम.
ఎటికి ప్రాణములికనని తలచుం, క్రమరసొమ్ములు రొమ్మున నొత్తుం, ఏగతి నోతుని కానని పలుకుం, బబురే బబురె విధియని పాలము ముట్టుం.
One stormy night, the prince risked his life to go and meet his beloved.
Bhagwati! Bhagwati!
You, my lord? In this stormy weather?
Yes, Bhagwati. I couldn't stay away.
How did you find your way in the dark?
There was the flame of your love in my heart. Your face was beckoning me like a beacon at night.
You should have never taken such a risk.
Do you think I could live without meeting you? Each breath of mine, each heartbeat is for you alone, my love.
It is said that when the Sultan came to know that the prince had risked his life to meet Bhagwati, all restrictions were withdrawn.
But it is you who are present in each and every word of the song.
I'm indeed fortunate that you love me so.
नबी सदके दायम कुतुब शानंद सू, नबी सदके दायम कुतुब शानंद सू, करे भोग इनके तनन तन तलाला, करे भोग इनके तनन तन तलाला, तुमी मेरे मंदिर सू आओ आज लाला, तुमी मेरे मंदिर सू
Muhammad Quli is the first Urdu poet whose verse was issued as a collection.
He must have been a contemporary of poets such as Surdas, Mirabai and Tulsidas.
Indeed. And like these great poets, Muhammad Quli also disregarded the barriers of caste and creed to depict the lives and customs of his people.
at its brilliance.
Can you tell me what this diamond is called?
This is the Kohinoor diamond. It was with the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. Then it passed through the hands of the invader Nadir Shah and the King of Punjab Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Finally, it reached the British.
But we have heard that the Kohinoor adorns the British crown.
The Kohinoor is still in Britain. This is just a replica. Diamonds from the mines of Golconda were renowned throughout the world. The Kohinoor came from these very mines.
Well, Farishta Sahab, you have come from Persia and you have visited many places. What do you think of our Golconda?
Allah Mirza Sahab, words are not enough to describe this fabulous thing. One sees all kinds of goods in the markets and in plenty.
That is why merchants from Persia, Arabia, Turkey and Europe are drawn here in such large numbers.
I am collecting material for a historical treatise at present. I feel that it would not be considered complete without the proper mention of Golconda.
No one knows what is in his heart, Ma Sahiba. We have tired of appealing to him.
Ainul Mulk, we wish to hear your opinion.
Prince Aurangzeb has charged us with breach of treaty, Ma Sahiba.
He says that the annual tribute has not been regular, and the difference in the exchange rate has not been adjusted.
These are matters to be dealt with by accountants and finance officers. They cannot be solved by besieging the fort of the army.
There is also information that the Emperor has sent a Farman after considering our appeals. But Prince Aurangzeb has kept it a secret.
We have understood the matter, Ainul Mulk. Please have a message sent to Prince Aurangzeb in the Mughal camp that we wish to meet him in person.
The meeting of Hayat Bakshi Begum with Aurangzeb had the desired effect. A treaty was drawn up by which Abdullah gave the hand of his daughter in marriage to Aurangzeb's son Muhammad Sultan, along with the Jagir of Ramgir and a large amount as indemnity.
Surely, this must have dealt a severe blow to the prestige of the kingdom?
Certainly. Many changes took place in the state of affairs. Dr. Bernier, the French physician of Shah Jahan, described these changes in his travelogue.
Tell us another story like this.
Another story? All right. I'll tell you one about Sant Ramdas.
जिसकी कश्म कहानी है राज़दां ये नीला सितारा जड़ा
Let us teach a lesson to these treacherous Mughals. Come, let's go! Allahu Akbar!
You are just a festival. What can you do to us?
As long as even a drop of blood remains in our veins, we shall defend our Sultan and the kingdom.
It was an unequal struggle. In the end, Abdur Razzaq, deeply wounded, fell down under a tree in the Nagina Bagh, just outside the palace.
అదండి గోల్కొండ సౌండ్ అండ్ లైట్ షోలో నేను క్యాప్చర్ చేసిన కొన్ని మెమరీస్. మీరు గోల్కొండ విజిట్ చేస్తున్నట్లయితే నెక్స్ట్ టైం తప్పకుండా ప్లాన్ చేసుకొని ఈ షో అటెండ్ అయ్యేలాగా చూసుకోండి. ఈ షో గురించిన డీటెయిల్స్ అయితే నేను వీడియో చివరిలో మీకు ఇస్తున్నాను. ఇక మా వీడియో మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ అండ్ షేర్ చేయడం మర్చిపోవద్దు. అలాగే మీరు మా ఛానల్ని ఫస్ట్ టైం చూస్తున్నట్లయితే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్.